Hey guys, welcome back. In case you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm building a new aviary. So let me show you what I'm replacing. So I have this aviary right here in the front of my loft. Obviously, it's served me well, but I think it needs to be bigger. And then another thing is I kind of I enjoy watching birds from my patio area over there, my pool area. And with this aviary, they don't fly up and down. They can't. There's not enough room. So I want to make it bigger so that they can, hang out there and poop outside, rather than pooping inside most of the day. And then also, I really enjoy watching the birds fly up and down. So yeah, that's why I'm building a new aviary, and I'm gonna make it bigger too. I'm gonna go all the way there and then all the way this way too. So it's gonna be much bigger, but these are the panels that it's gonna be like a 4x8 kind of, not, yeah, 4x8 as far as, well, actually 6 foot high, and then 4 foot deep, and then the width, I didn't measure it yet, so, but it's going to be the length of the total length of the, or almost the total length of the loft, which is 40 feet. But these are the panels. This is how I build things. I'm not a carpenter, but this is how I build stuff. These are the panels that's gonna make up the sides. There's gonna be four sides, or there's 3 sections, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 sides that will kind of hold up those sections. And then and as you can see, it's gonna be, from there to here, it's gonna be 6 foot high, and then this is the depth right here, 4 feet. And then I'm just painting it right now, paint it white. I use this 2x2 pine. I know it's probably not the most ideal because it's outdoors. I probably should have, well, I know that, treated wood, because they do sell them in this size too, but I didn't want to do that. I really enjoy working with this wood, 2x2. I think they're pine. Again, I'm not a carpenter, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, I like working with these wood, but I'm painting it to give it some protection. So this is the first coat. I'm gonna paint it again, and then I'm gonna, this is gonna be screened. I bought these screens from Amazon. So they're 100-foot roll. By the way, I got them for free, both of them. Long story, but those are 1/2-inch openings. I wanted a 1/4-inch opening, but they kept sending me the wrong ones. So I called them up, and the guy said, we'll refund you the money, and you don't have to return the product. I think it's too heavy, to be shipped back. So they told me keep the product, donate it, whatever. But I'm gonna donate what's left over. But obviously, I kind of settled, since I got them for free, I might as well use it. So it would be a waste if I just donated it or whatever, or not use it. I might as well use it. I just decided, 1/4-inch, 1/2-inch, probably the same, not a big deal. The snakes get in there anyways, and you know what? I have a section now that it's snake proof, so I don't care. I'll use the 1/2-inch. But anyways, this is where we're at, and this video I'm gonna make. I'm not gonna show you everything necessarily, but right now I'm just painting, so kind of boring, right? So you're literally gonna watch paint dry. So So I'm just painting right now. I chose white because it kind of goes nice up against the blue cloth. So, and then you know, the next thing is to take apart the current aviary, and you know, that's gonna be a pain. I'm gonna have my kids help me with it. I might just pay them a little something to incentivize them, because I really don't feel like taking that big structure off. I mean, it shouldn't be a lot of work, but I mean, it is a lot of work, but it shouldn't be too tough. And then put the new flooring down. I'm not gonna be in the aviary that much, so I'm just gonna use that roll of 1/2-inch mesh. I was gonna use expanded metal, but those darn things are so expensive. They're like $150 for a 4x8 sheet. I mean, I'm sure I can get them cheaper, but you know, but they don't sell them around my area. I have to drive to Miami to get them. And by the time I do that, it's just not worth it. I'm not gonna be in that aviary too often, so it doesn't really matter. It's just gonna be pooped on and stepped on by birds, so not a big deal. But anyways, all right, I'm gonna pause the video here and then give you an update as I go. All right, guys, the old aviary has been taken out, as you can see. So yeah, it's probably a good thing that we took it out, because you can see there's a lot of rotten wood. You know, part of the problem was probably a mistake. If I reused some of the wood, and you know, in an effort to save a buck or two here and there, it's in the long run, it's not worth it. You know, I mean, if you're gonna build something that's permanent, you really should just buy new. I mean, you know, if you're gonna save something or reuse something, make sure that it's still good, right? Like it's almost new. So, but yeah, that's lesson learned. Anyways, next step is to build the new aviary. So it's gonna be 6 foot tall. Not gonna be too well. You know what? I'm gonna post this video, and then you guys tell me how big I should build the aviary. I kind of, I thought I should not go too deep, like maybe 4 foot deep. But I'm thinking now, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. Like do like 8 foot. So the dimension that, and you guys tell me. I'm thinking, because I had to change a heart here. I'm thinking of doing let's see, 8x8 by 6 foot high. No, I'm sorry, not 8x8, but pretty much the length of the loft, and then kind of go, 8 feet out from there, and then 6 foot high. Initially, the plan was to just go 4 feet, like deep. So I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm gonna post this video. Let me know in the comment section, and then we'll go from there. Right now, I'm just doing prep work anyway, so that'll take me a couple days to do. So, and I'll show you what I'm doing. So yeah, right now I'm building the individual panels that's gonna go on the, that's gonna make up the sides and the partitions and stuff like that. As you can see, I already screened this one. I bought the black screen, that way I can see through them from far away, because I know a lot of people buy the regular, silver mesh, and then they paint it black. So I thought, well, why not just buy black? And as you can see there, kind of painting them. Probably should have painted them before I screwed them in. Would have been easier, which is kind of what I'm doing here. So that's. I like working with these. I know it's, if you've been in carpentry, I know you're gonna say this is a terrible idea. I get it, and I I wouldn't disagree with you, but I just enjoy working with this kind of wood. And you know, I probably should have bought the treated 2x2s, but there's something about this wood that I just enjoy working with. It's super light, you know, it's easy to cut, doesn't stink when you cut them, you know. So what I'm doing now is I just laid it on the ground, the whole thing, and I'm just gonna paint them. I'm gonna paint them real thick with this outdoor white stuff, and you know, and let it dry. Paint this side, let it dry, and then flip them over. So I don't know about you guys, but this is like super satisfying. My daughter tells me it's ASMR, whatever that means, but it's, I don't know. I didn't bother asking, but you know, I'll try to paint this as, coat it as much as I can, and then flip them over. That way, be, there you go. Yeah, I really enjoy working with this kind of wood. I built pretty much a lot of my indoor like breeding boxes and things are made out of 2x2s. I found that it's good enough, it's big enough, it's thick enough, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just pigeons in there, you know. It's not like they're dogs, they don't weigh much. Alright guys, well, you don't have to watch me paint this thing. I know it's kind of satisfying, but so next step is build the floor, the new aviary floor, and then put the panels up. Alright guys, so I took the my son and I took the old aviary off. As you can see, it's probably a good thing that we did it because it was rotted off anyways. You know, bad design. You know, water was pooling in one section, and you know, it just rotted the joist off. So it's probably a good thing, because otherwise I probably would have fallen through. It's not that I climb in it anyways, but sometimes I do. You know, so anyways, it's off, so you can see. And so now I'm gonna build the floor for the new aviary. It's gonna go 8 feet out this way, and each section will be basically 8x8 section, and then 6 foot high. So so yeah, it'll be perfect. I'm just gonna screw it onto the existing board 2x6 down below there, and then prop it up, you know, just for extra support. But yeah, I'm gonna use a 4x4 to give it an extra lift and support, and then we'll go from there. Hey guys, so I got the flooring, well, at least the framework for the floor started, and so I got the joist, and I'm putting these, you know, I use 2x6 treated, and then have those little pieces of wood in between the joists just to stabilize it a little bit. Sorry about the airplane, we live by the airport. But anyways, so the next part of this is just finishing up the joist, and then putting the screen on and stuff. So, and then I'm gonna put the panels up that I built. I pre-built them initially. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry for bouncing around here, but walking towards my loft. But this is kind of the general looks of it. So, you know, I got the floor done. Not all of them. I still got that to finish. But this is how it's gonna look. As you can see, it's a lot bigger. This section and this section, there's not gonna be an entrance to it because it's a breeding section. And then this is the flying section. So I haven't quite decided how I want to build that. But yeah, I'm starting to put the panels together. As you recall, I built these panels individually. I made a mistake on that one, so that needs to be taken out, that whole side, on just the door and stuff. So but that's how it looks. I kind of want to get this done soon. As you can see, I didn't paint those sections. I'll paint it later. But I feel bad for the birds. They've been in there for a whole week, so you know, and I can only build. I can only put so much time in building. Got other responsibilities and stuff. So, but it's pretty straight, and you know, it's an 8x8x6 section, 3 sections, all the same sizes. But yeah, it's all coming together, and flooring is 2x6s, treated. And like I said, I'm not gonna be in here very often, especially these 2 sections. So I'm totally okay with just using the wire mesh. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to walk around here. You just have to kind of watch your step, you know. I might just nail down 2x6s across for walking, but I don't think it's necessary because, like I said, I'm not gonna be in there too often. Not gonna be too much weight on this thing anyways. But I want to build it to last. So you can see I just use pavers to kind of level them up and keep the boards up. So yeah, and then all I need to do is put little pieces of wood across, you know, in between the joists, just to keep them a little steady, because this is probably the one loft that I'm gonna be, and I'm gonna be in here more often than the other one. So all right, and I'm gonna finish that today and hopefully release the birds today in the loft, because they've been cooped up for almost a whole week. All right guys, so we made a little bit of progress here, actually quite a bit. So, you know, the last time we built the foundation, the floor, and then I screened them off, 1.5 inch mesh screen. I used black so you don't have to paint it, so you can, it was great actually. I can see the birds all the way from my patio, which is right over there. So yeah, it's looking really good. I finished the one side, and I'm just finishing up this side here, and then move on to this side. They're all 3 separate aviaries, 8x8 by 6 foot high. So this one is yeah, so it's looking really good. So, you know, I got in a bit of a hurry and I didn't paint some of the wood. I'll paint it later. I just kind of want to get it done because the bird's been in there for several days, cooped up. So all right guys, I'll give you an update next time here. I just gotta finish the panels here, and then that's about it. All right, hey guys, so here's the almost completed project, but I'm gonna call it good for now, just so I can post the video. There really isn't too much left. I just gotta make a landing board right here, because that's the flying section. Otherwise it's all done. And then I'm gonna put an access door right there, and right there, and right there. Sorry about the plane. Anyways, it's super annoying, all these planes. But anyways, access door right there, so that I can put the bath pan and be able to access it easily, because honestly that was the pain. It was a pain in the butt with the previous aviary. But yeah, here, let me give you a recap. 2x6s for the floor. It's very sturdy, but I'm not gonna be in there that often, so I didn't bother cementing anything down or whatever. I doubt that the wind will catch this thing. It's pretty wide open. For the panels, the sides, those are 2x2s, and then I'm gonna obviously finish painting them. I bought a a sprayer, so it'll be easier. And then these I got from Amazon. I got them for free pretty much. 200 feet of wire mesh that's vinyl coated already. So what happened was I wanted the 1/4-inch mesh at the beginning. They messed up. They sent me the 1/2-inch opening. They messed up twice, and then both times I said, I want to return it, and they said, you know what, we'll refund you and you can keep the product. So I went ahead and just I decided in the last minute I'm just gonna use a 1/2-inch one. Who cares, but the nice thing is it's already black, so I could see through it very easily from my patio, so I can enjoy the birds from there, because that's what I do. I actually enjoy the birds. I know some fanciers, or they call them fanciers, but they don't fly their birds. They just go to one-loft races and things like that. And anyways, that's just my opinion, but I actually do enjoy the birds. I sit out here, watch them fly up and down. I think that's what having pigeons is about. I don't think it's just one-loft races and things like that, but that's just me. Anyways, like I said, these two sides are complete. Just need access door for the bath pan, and then for the where they're standing right there, the platform, those are just scrap pieces of plywood that I had. And then I also use you can kind of see here, fencing boards right there. It's the perfect size for it, and I didn't have to cut really too much. So yeah, these two are breeding sections. In the off season, this is like a hen section. I also have another loft. Actually, it's right there. Let's see it. But yeah, so the birds seem really happy. Poop goes through, no problem. And I'm just gonna have to get some spray vinegar down there once in a while, so the weeds don't grow too much. So you can kind of see it from a different angle. So the measurement is 8x8 by 6 foot high, and I'm gonna paint all this. But here's the fence panel. So it's already made for outdoors, so why not, right? But I'm gonna paint it white. It looks really nice white. The only entrance to this whole thing is through here. And then there's 2 doors. You can kind of see them from here. Alright guys, that is it. Thank you for watching. I'm supposed to remind you guys to like and subscribe, something like that. But anyways, God bless, and we'll see you later.